What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about how to get a blues guitar tone. There's obviously multiple approaches to this, but my approach today is going to be what I see a lot of people doing, and that is to use a clean amp and use pedals for gain. So this is a little different than, say if you're like a Marshall, Les Paul kind of guy. You can use whatever guitar you want, but we're going to be getting all of our gain from pedals. So I have two pedals here. We have the Pantheon Overdrive from Wampler, which is like a blues breaker style overdrive pedal. So that's the first one I'm using. And the second one is a good old tube screamer, the TS9 Ibanez. Let's get a nice clean sound. I already dialed it in, so here's what it sounds like with no pedals. I got a little bit of reverb on there too. I'm in my clean channel on the Vox AC30, but a lot of guys do like a Fender amp is kind of typical. But use whatever you want as long as it cleans up. And we're gonna get some gain from stacking two overdrives. So I'll use the first overdrive as kind of the main tone, and then I would put on the second one, have them both on for solos. So here's the first one on, the Pantheon. It's not too heavy or anything. It's kind of just like a light gain. Gives it a little bit of a bite. Let me play a little bit of a like rhythm stuff with the Pantheon on. A little bit of reverb, some light gain. Now let's try both pedals on. You got the tube screamer now on. And the tube screamer is used a lot in blues, but you use whatever you want. So a little more bite to it. A lot of blues guys are gonna do like Strat with neck pickup. That's kind of the tone that a lot of people go for. But I like to use any setting, but especially the neck and the bridge pickups. One thing to note is that it's good to play with the volume knob when you're doing blues, because you can start out with it a little lower and then kind of build up to it. With these overdrive pedals, it does clean up pretty well. So we dialed it from a little lighter to full volume. Just some other tricks. A lot of blues players will do a lot of these like rakes, like. If you come into your phrases like that, it's a cool little effect and it sounds bluesy. If you want more attack, you can also do some finger stuff. And then another thing is the higher you go, you do want to roll the tone back because it can get pretty bright. Let's say I'm on the bridge pickup and I'm playing up all the way up here. And now if we roll the tone back. Not as harsh. You might be able to get away with it live if it's brighter, but in the studio, if you're recording, you don't want to go in too bright. I guess it can always be fixed, but when you're in the studio, you just want to get everything as good as you can before mixing. Most of the blues guys are going to use clean amp with pedals as their gain. People like John Mayer, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Clapton, they all work this way. So those are some of the bigger names, at least John Mayer these days. So yeah, stacking 2 lighter to medium overdrives, I guess. You don't want to set them too high. Set them the way that you like them. I like a light one going into a medium gain. So there's some tips for you guys. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.